Hi, I'm Matthew Dowling, and I'm so excited and honored to be serving Rotary District 7330 in Southwestern Pennsylvania as the District Governor during the 2015-2016 Rotary year. As a full-time executive with the Boy Scouts of America, I know that organizations like ours can be broken down into three fundamental areas to have success during a year: money, manpower, and membership. Let's start with money. It's important for our clubs to be able to fundraise and raise money to do the good work and goodwill that we do within our local communities. Furthermore, the work of our Rotary Foundation is paramount to the mission of our Rotary clubs, district, and Rotary International. We are this close to ending polio, and we can't do it without contributions to the foundation to help us continue our good work and our causes around the world. Let's talk for a moment about manpower, because manpower is important not just to our Rotary district, but also to your local Rotary club. This year, you'll see a heightened importance placed upon the role of assistant governors. Allow them to help you and to be a resource, to bring district resources to your local clubs. In addition to that, you may hear about district leadership meetings. Now, these meetings have gone on in 7330 for quite some time, but will be expanded this year to allow all leadership levels within the district to attend. This will add a level of transparency and also to develop leaders for our future. It's been said that many hands make work light. You'll also start to hear something about One Rotary Summit, a fall training session that will help you at the local club level to develop your leaderships to lead your clubs in the future. In addition to that, you'll continue to see the great programs that we've done for years, such as President-elect training and district assembly. We won't be able to achieve the goals which we've set for our clubs or our district if we don't have a critical mass of people working with us to help complete those goals. And we can't do that without growing membership. So let's talk about the white elephant in the room for a moment, and that's retention. You see, in North America, our local clubs and our district, we're pretty good about bringing new people into the Rotary folds, but not always great about keeping them there. So this year, I'd ask you and challenge you to figure out why new Rotarians don't always stay. In addition to that, as a district, we need to look at the opportunity to join Rotary and see if there's pockets within our geographic area where there just aren't the opportunities that there need to be. And start new clubs. New clubs won't detract from our current meetings or our current clubs, but will give an additional opportunity to those that maybe can't make breakfast or can't make lunch. In addition to that, we need to look at new members at all levels. We also have to ask ourselves, why do we do the things that we do? And are some of those things we're doing keep new members from joining? You know, there's a quick story I would like to share with you that I heard recently, and it was about a gunner who was in the military, and he was at his training, and he was told that when you pull the heavy artillery into place, you have to wait 8 seconds before firing it. So that evening, after training had concluded, he asked the person doing the training why we wait 8 seconds before we shoot. If we put it in place and it's ready to go, why can't we just fire immediately? And that question was kind of brushed off by the gentleman doing the training, but he went over to his table and he asked his comrades, why is it that we wait 8 seconds before we shoot the heavy artillery? And no one at the table could answer that question. A few days later, one of the gentlemen's high-ranking within the service came back to that trainer and said, I've done some research, and research shows me that decades ago, we pulled our heavy artillery with horses, and it took about 8 seconds to unhook them from the artillery and get them far enough away that they wouldn't be spooked whenever we pulled the trigger. You see, that piece of tradition, that history, which was no longer relevant, was left as a remnant within the training? Are there things we're doing within our local clubs, traditions that we hold on to just because it's the way we've always done it? I challenge you this year to think about that aspect and question, are there ways we could be more attractive without losing our individuality and the very DNA of what makes up our local club? As Rotarians, we join leaders to exchange ideas and take action. But altruistic as our service may be, we get a lot back from this organization we call Rotary. In fact, it's a gift to each and every one of us. Personally, I've found everything from friendships to business opportunities within the clubs. And to share a quote from my dad, we get 10 times back than we put into it. This year, we're called not only to receive gifts from Rotary, but to personally become gifts and to be gifts to the world. I'm so excited to be serving you as the Governor for Rotary District 7330, and I look forward to meeting each and every one of you throughout this Rotary year.